but I'll tell you this while we're waiting. The S&P, the S&P must go above 57.94. If it goes above 57.94, then I'll come back after I finish this presentation, maybe show you how to make some money. Okay. It's at 57.84 right now. So after about 3:30, if it's above that, then this market's going to soar if it gets above it. We'll see. It went there last night about 4:30 in the morning. Went down to that. Did you see the low today? Was that 55 number I've been telling you? How many people remember CDE, the gold stock I bought at $4.19 on Valentine's Day? Anybody remember that stock? I still got it. Anybody still have it that's here? John said he cashed out today at my 7.55, $7.55. Hats off to you. I thought I'd hold it because gold, remember, I also said on Valentine's Day, we should get to 2,700. And guess what? I'm $18 away. That's pretty close. I think it might go through it a little bit. We'll see. Gary says he still has it. He's selling calls on it. How you like an investment like that? Really pays for a lot of education, doesn't it? I like that concept. I like that concept a lot. Anybody make that fine time for a dime trade today? What do you think of that one? Yeah. Those trades erase a lot of sins when you do those type trades. You know? All right, it's about a minute before I'm gonna get started. Everybody type in where you're from if you don't mind. Type in where you're from. Tom said he paid $4.24 for it. It's now $7.54. Tennessee, Virginia, Louisville, Pittsburgh, Annapolis, Melbourne, Oregon. All right, Oregon. Woodbridge, Virginia, Arizona. Hey, James. Jefferson City. Man, oh man. Houston. Well, let's get started because this is not a long one, but I want to go through it for everybody because I came up with something I think that will help everybody out. Thought I'd do it. You know, high degree of risk involved in trading. At DTI, we always worry about risk, do your due diligence, and past performance is not indicative of future results. Former Air Force officer, active trader since the 70s, former member of the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. I'm proud of the fact that I stayed a member for all those years. Author of 3 books, Winning the Day Trading Game, The Markets Never Sleep, and Trade to Win. You can get those books at Amazon. You can get those books at Amazon. Our YouTube channel, I want to mention it today because on Wednesday, I'm doing a video that should be, that's the reason I was asking Henry the most views on any of my videos. This video is probably the biggest, I solved the biggest irritant when it comes to trading options if you got a small account. With this video, I lay out the steps to avoid being penalized because you got less than 25,000 in your account, and that video will come up Wednesday. I think you're going to love it. Okay? I think you're going to love it. I'll have it put together to help you out. Share it with friends that trade. This video is right to the point and will really help you. Customer service live. DTI trade. In my opinion, market's headed higher. unless we close below, write this number down, 56.89. 56.89. That's the way the market looks right now. The E-mini's up about 20. NASDAQ's up 18. I'd really like to see the NASDAQ outperforming the E-mini because that's still a warning sign when you see that. Dow's up about 11. DAX is up 13. Gold is up. Think about this. When I said gold was at its low of the year on Valentine's Day, 28.96%. Probably pays to attend my webinars. Okay. Crude, bonds are bullish. Keep your eye on crude. It might break back north. We will find out. These are tickers that I posted on Sunday night. Google, Apple, Amazon, 5, PepsiCo was a short. PLT was a long. Gold 243. That's probably the only one that's hit. Let me check gold out right now, see if it hit. Gold, yeah, 245. We got $2 on day 2. That ain't bad. Not bad at all. Here's a trade we did on the fine time for a dime today, didn't we? We bought it at 9 cents, out at 12. Hope you made the trade. I think at the time the bid was 8, ask was 9. You should have got in if you saw the alert and got in on 25-cent trader. There it is. Thought I'd leave you with 330 in your pocket before that program broke off from the 25. Now, here's a question. If you could be right here with me, do you think I could help you trading if you're right here with me? How many people think I might help you able to navigate up and down in the market? You're sitting right here with me. Say yes. Say no. But just say something. Don't just sit there and not answer. Thank you. A lot of yeses. I appreciate that. This morning, I gave a whole outline how I got 57.94, and everybody in TNT had that number. If you're in TNT, did that help you to know about that number this morning? I mean, it helps me because, like I said, in the last 30 minutes of the day, if we get above that number, I'm definitely going to be doing some trades before the close. I got my alert set. I hope you do. This is a current presentation, and I said it, 57.94. TNT subscribers, I'm up early every morning, so I share my work. That's worth, I think, to people that listen and learn. I also do it at night for those that work during the day. I love helping people that work during the day and getting caught up. So this is where the market is and where it's headed. It's like you're sitting right there with me in that chair. I call it talk and trade. I do some talking, I do some trading. With me being able, I don't have to rely on anyone else to give you this information. I can type it right here in this Telegram channel. In fact, if I could buy stock in Telegram, I'd do it. I mean, I love that. New ideas or trade ideas, it's not new. It's just that I've started using it. Not a new piece of software or anything else. It works great. It gets you focused when it's time to focus. 10, 12, and 2. In fact, it's much bigger than any of those other things. It's 24/7 availability when the market opens on Sunday night to the market closes. So I'm I'm sharing things with you in TNT I couldn't share with you any other place. Right there in that chair. You're sitting in that chair and I'm talking to you. A lot of opportunity coming up in the market. And that's what made me bring about this presentation. The Fed started lowering rates. That will affect the way you do business. The election will be here before we know it, November the 5th. So you got, what, a little bit over 30 days. But the fourth quarter, little history on Tommy Boy about the fourth quarter. If you've been with me over 5 years, you know this to be about as close as I can to tell you the way it is. I'm always a better trader October, November, December. I can't tell you why, but I can tell you, I ask people that follow me. They will tell you October, November, December is the sweet spot for Tommy Boy. We're days away. Get involved with me. Let me help you. Whether it's early in the morning, middle of the day, before the close of the day, or overnight, be involved. The TNT platform through Telegram lets some of my best students have direct access to me and my best ideas every day. Right there, current. Don't have to write it up. I type it in there. Oh, Dave said he was losing money for years. And it's like I say about erasing sin. He's been erasing a lot of sins. He's got wings almost. He's doing so well. Way to go, Dave. That's how it affects you. Tina, very new, but man, I've never seen a first-year student make so much progress. Hats off to you, Tina, for listening and learning. So what is TNT? It's like that little voice. I'm that little voice in your head saying, hey, you might want to look at GLD today. Every day in that channel, I find my best idea and I share it. I do training, education. I have videos that give you ideas on how to trade things that nobody ever talks about, like the Micro E-mini, like crude oil, like USO, like XLE. Wealth of value. I take a model portfolio and show you how to manage it. Like I said, I bought CDE for $419, current price $755. I haven't taken my profit though, I'll tell you that. I'm holding out. I'm gonna see if I can squeeze this pickle named CDE. It's easy to get our trades like this debit call spread. It's clear. Told us to buy the 240, get out at 245, pay $1.96, take a target 234, get in on the 19th, day's the 24th. I think we filled on that one today, didn't we? I think it's a good one. We're going to focus on election for the next 90 days, October, November, December. My blueprint went out Friday. It's fresh. It's got great ideas on it. You'll get immediate access if you join TNT. If you're already a member, you need to take a look at it. We do daily market analysis throughout the reference bars, 10, 12, and 2. I come up with 5 stocks that you ought to look at each day. Each day. What's that QQQ? See if it doesn't make you smile with joy. Key analysis. Here's a target trade we did around an earnings play when it went up after earnings and stock kept going. I remember walking outside making that trade. 67.5, 75, paid 3 out at 450, 48% return. But who's counting? Big events this week, folks. This is why I'm here today to talk about it. GDP on Thursday, PCE on Friday. When it comes to news, it takes experience, it takes analysis, and it takes the willingness to know the setups that you can execute these trades. That's what I do. And we got big news this week. I give proprietary insights. Here's one I gave people, and you ought to write it down. The first 10 minutes of a trade day, you don't want to put option orders in. The reason, if you have a big movement overnight to the next morning, the floor traders, the floor people, the institutions have to adjust. They get rid of all those orders that were entered. For example, let's say I bought something at $1 and I'm going to sell it at $1.30. The next morning, they will fill those orders, even though that thing might be worth $1.50, $1.60, because they're taking that extra money because you, the trader, right, put it in and left it and didn't change it when some big news happened. Happened to me one time on an earnings play. I put a profit in. The next day, it went a lot further than I ever thought. Luckily, I knew about this 10-minute rule, 9:30, 10. This will help you. These are the kind of proprietary insights that I share with people in TNT. Do you have to be there every day? No. The value of this is so valuable, you don't. You tune in when you want to tune in. I love teaching people about options, don't I? I really do. I think I do a good job teaching how to make money with options. Throw that in there, making money with options. If you work, is there anybody? Absolutely. I'm in the TNT with the planning stage, the tactical stage, the long-term stage, like CDE. Never procrastinate around me. That tells me you're not serious about being a trader. You got to make decisions as a trader. Sometimes you're holding back, or don't hold back. You're in this game to win it. And this is the way you do it. You make good quality decisions. If it doesn't work for you, I'll give you a refund. How do you like that one? Old Bill said he's attended a lot of events with me without being here side by side. The next best thing happens to be TNT. And I agree with you. It's easy for you to access, easy for me to deliver, two-way communication. We do it through our own private Telegram channel. Now, I have to warn you, if you don't get up early, cut your sound down, because I get started about 5 o'clock every day, 5 a.m. Eastern. It's early, I know. A lot of you are still in the bed, but that's okay. You can read the stuff when you get there. If you're already using Telegram, you skip right through this, talk and trade, and go further. Once you're in the channel, you'll be able to see everything that I send. You can scroll back, read about it. I do it all the time. I have Chuck posting key numbers for me during the day. I'll go there and look at his postings. So it's your turn. Who's going to be next? Get all this. Market scoreboard. That's where I evaluate the current market, bull, bear, or stay out. My pre-market watch list. That's the Magic 5. Sometimes I get something I want to teach on education. Jonathan send out a deal, and we'll get together just like this and educate. Or sometimes there's news in the market I have to deal with, and I will call a TNT meeting. I've got something I'm working on. No one's got anything like it. Pretty cool. Income and bonus trades. Blueprint, I waived the cost of everybody. It was too popular to charge extra, so I just included it in here. I was going to charge extra for it. It's so valuable. Todd said, you couldn't believe I came up with it. And I said, nah, I'll just make it part of the package. My goal is to help you not pay a dime by listening, learning, and executing the Talk and Trade group. We have a lot of fun. We're going to make some money together. If you'll get in here, let me teach you how this game is played. Now, this one today is a no-brainer. I said, I got to have you with me October, November, December. Didn't want to do this. So I limited the number of people that will qualify. I'm limited to 50 people. You can get the rest of the year for $549 to the end of the year. Now, if you're already a member and want this, take one of these slots because I really did it for you, but I'm letting new people have the deal too. So right now, go in there and take those spots. I'm going to go counting. Maybe we'll be done. We won't have to talk about it anymore, but I've got 50 open. I can't be any generous, and that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to bring up my deal, see who's taking me up on this wonderful offer, and I'll answer any question anybody's got. Now, I know if you're existing, now's the time to go. Rochelle, take one of those spots, put your name and email. Jonathan will make sure you get included today, okay? Put it in there. There you have it. You'll be the first across the line. How many people enjoy the 10 tickers I post on Sunday night? Jonathan, get her name, make sure you get her taken care of. How many people enjoy the 10 tickers? You know, I will be putting trades on those 10 tickers in TNT. Did y'all know that? Right in TNT. When they hit, I'll be posting trades in there from now on. The top 10 tickers. Well, there you have it. Take it, make it count for you. Okay, Rochelle, got her, right, Jonathan? Okay, let's keep going. Paul, taking advantage of it. They're coming down. 45. What's 45 mean? Not we're running for president. It means there's only 45 left, okay? That's good. Now's your time. Even existing can have this. Another one, that's 44. Get your order in. Tom says, I want one. Absolutely, Tom, you can have it. Ron wants in. Let's go, folks. Get these taken where I can pull this down. Timothy said, I'm an existing member. I'm taking this deal. The next 3 months, plus it doesn't start in October, okay? Pete, you got to put your name and email. I don't want to make sure. I want to make sure Kelly gives you one of these spots. You got to put your name, email, and phone number. So you don't get charged for the rest of this month, right? We got those 2 big reports you'll be part of. And it starts October 1st through the end of December. It's the end of year deal. Mary Ann's in. Thank you, Mary Ann. All right, we're down to 41 of them left. Yeah, TNT. It's for TNT. This is TNT. Mark Weber's taking a spot. Mark, we're at 39. Tim's taking a spot. 38. Ron's taking one. 37. Pete, 36. Galena's taking one. 35. 3 months. 3 months at 549. Rochelle says the best program she's ever been in with me. Thank you, Rochelle. No wonder you've been trying to talk to Kelly. Mike's taking one. I'm at 36, approximately 36 left. We had a gold trade today, didn't we, Jonathan, or a couple?
Yeah, that GLD trade from
Yeah,
Fine Time was
GLD.
great.
There you go. Put your name and email to make sure that I reserve a spot. Yeah, Brandon, they'll check and make sure if you have a monthly, they'll make sure. That's why we're only doing 50 because it's really an accounting nightmare to do it this way, but I decided to do it. Work will add them to death. Grace is taking a slide. I'm sorry, Grace, I missed you. Did you put your name and email in there, Grace? Make sure you do that. I hadn't seen you come through. That's one reason I said that. That gold option on the small program, it's at 15, 16 cents now. I still got some of those left. Oh, Grace said she called. Okay, good, good, good. Any other questions? Now's your chance. And we need to get in. I know if they're already in Telegram, you need to get in here because I'm probably going to put out a TNT trade before the close. Okay. I see another one. I'm going to do about in 15 minutes. David's taking one. Okay. 34. 34. That's right, Brandon. Everything will be automatic for you. Don't worry about it. Pam's taking one. I'm at 29. 29. There's Galena. I see Galena coming through. Paul, I mentioned you, right? Yeah. Buck says he wants one. Buck, you got to put your email. Look, no, it's for the rest of this year, Jim. Rest of this year. Uh-oh, I just had somebody ask me a question. I guess the way to answer it, they said, what if I buy two? Yep, if you buy two, I'll honor two today as long as you're inside that 50. That'd take you through the first quarter. Good thinking. I'd do it the same way. Ron's in. All right. Talk and trade, John. Talk and trade. I do the talking and I do the trading. You can follow along. Any questions? I think this is a good start in wiping out those 50. This email is going to go out to the TNT people that hold it. Those, they'll be gone after the, because I counted the list. Let me do the math on it, okay? Yeah, I do too. I do too, Jim. That goes a good trade. I got 155 people, current members in TNT that hadn't seen this deal. This is not one of these deals that you want to procrastinate on. Everybody understand what I did? I took the number of people that needed, got 155 that's eligible, and new people right now. Jonathan, yeah, Brandon just ordered online. All right. Grace is in. That's great. All right. My schedule tomorrow. Let me check it real quick. I got it right here. Wednesday, I got a 10 o'clock flash. You will be invited. Tomorrow at 10 o'clock, you will be invited. And 8 p.m. Okay? For those in the thing in that pay 9 cents or whatever, it's at 15 right now. Just letting you know. I took some more off while we've been talking. Any other questions? I'm gonna wrap it up, Jonathan. If you're in TNT, I want you to get in TNT. I'm gonna put a gold trade in TNT before we get to the close. Okay, I gotta get with Jonathan and do that. Y'all have a great day. Thank you very much for supporting TNT. Thank you, Stephen. Thanks, Don. Thanks, everybody that's joining. Thanks. All right. Jonathan, give me a call. Let's get that gold trade out. Marianne, send Jonathan a email and he'll take care of it, okay? I don't want to leave anybody out that wants this deal. Polly, are you in TNT? TNT's getting this one. Mark's in now. All right, let me get everybody joined. I want to give myself enough time to get everybody joined. And get joined in Telegram and then go to your members portal. Jonathan, tell them exactly what they're going to do if they're new to get into that channel.
Should have a members area access open up, and you want to go into that members area and you'll see a TNT Telegram. Join the Telegram channel. We'll walk you through it from there. But that's the Telegram channel is where Tom's trade will be. So you need to be sure to get into the channel as soon as you can if you're joining. I'll give the trade to the support folks in case anybody needs to call in and has any issue.
And just for fun, let's just show in a trade ticket what they'll be getting in there in about 10 minutes. Just bring up a blank trade ticket and show it to them.
All right, let me make a blank ticket real quick. It's going to be on GLD, right?
Yep, GLD.
See what it looks like before we add in the extra information. That's what it looked like.
Yeah, well, it'll be an option. It'll be a strategy. We'll give you the entry price and all that before the close. Jonathan, we did a couple gold trades in earlier webinars, didn't we? How'd they look?
We're pretty much flat now, Tom, across the board, but we're about to be adding.
So we hit both those goals this morning. That's about on $1,000. Everybody's walking away with a couple, about $600-700 today, just showing up in my webinar. I'm paying people to be here. I like that. All right, let's wrap it up, Jonathan.